Okay, hello and welcome back. Today I wanted to touch on a very vague topic, and that is try sniping. Now, it's a term that's often thrown around in the competitive community in Little Tanks, and it basically refers to sitting back in your tank, no matter what class it is, whether it's a tank destroyer which you're supposed to snipe in, or something like this, WC5A, and not actually getting involved in the fight, but just farming, right? And that's what they call try sniping because it helps build up your WNAs, and yeah, it's like step padding basically. Now, some people talk badly about it, others try and defend it, so I'm going to give a bit of my viewpoint on it during this replay. So obviously I'm in my 5A, not the most accurate tank, but it does have good DPM, and yeah, it's accurate enough, right? I'm going to make my way to the zero line, which is I'm going to enter a spot which I almost always go on this map, unless I'm confident that I can push down to one line. I'm not going to one line this time because it's just going to be another long ass wait, and it's just going to turn into a waffle stomp against one of the team, right? And I usually find that the south loses that fight, but it may be a bit more even than I think. Now, back on the topic of try sniping, in my opinion, it is very situational. If you can try snipe, I would say yes. Do it. Sit back and just do some damage. You can stay safe, farm the enemy team, and by the time the enemy team get to your own team, they'll be severely, what's it called, under health pointed, right? And your team's going to have a much bigger chance at winning because of that. So here I am up into this position, and I'm just going to sit here and do exactly what try sniping is. I'm just going to sit here and farm damage as it comes up. Now, our teammates being rather aggressive up there. We are in a platoon just showing off our tanks that we got from the black market, and he's trying to test out his, the angled arm on a T22 med, which is really ridiculously stupid angled. Okay, so I'm expecting these heavies to pop up soon. As usual, our one line is just, nothing's happening. Okay, we put a shot into the WZ Quillen. I've got to prove my dominance there as the Alpha Quillen, But, yeah, so that mediums are starting to push. They haven't seen me because I am behind these bushes. They have relatively good camo here, which is alright. Now, we may take some blind shots from the heavies in the middle, but I'm relatively confident in my hit points, at least at the start of the game here. I know you're supposed to save them until the end, but I honestly don't care. Okay, so VK is blind firing us. Luckily our armor holds up, but I'm not going to move. I don't think he's going to take another shot. I'm just willing to take the chance. And we're just waiting for these mediums to make a mistake, like that leopard for example. I fall back and lower plate's covered now, and my upper plate is now an autobans angle because that's just how the armor on a WC5A works. So I'll just take advantage of that. Now, our one line is falling apart. Arguably, I could go and set up where our 704 is, down the 6th line there, and just prepare to defend. But I'm going to be more aggressive over this side instead and try and win a side while we can. Now again, I'm stopping. I'm just going to keep sniping. There's absolutely no reason not to take these shots. You're helping your team no matter what. We're only up to 1500 damage, but that's alright. It is actually pretty early in the game, and you'll usually find that your big damage, most of your damage will come later in game. Now, the Foch 155 is trying to just put his frontal arm in front of people, but I can actually overmatch the top of his tank there. They actually have very thin armor on their top, sides and rear. You can actually almost fight high explosives to the sides, so that's a good thing to keep note. Keep shooting, put the killing shot in there. That was some pretty good RNG. Yeah, anyway, so they are on our cap at the moment, but that's in the middle. This is an encounter battle. Is it encounter or is it I don't know. Encounter battle, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna finish off this WZ colon, or at least try to. Again, RNG favours us. And we finish off another tank. Now, this 257 is taking over. The 257 is extremely overhyped. Its frontal armor is actually extremely weak. Its only good point is the side armor, so I'm going to take advantage of that as he pokes over. Now, our entire 1-2 line has collapsed as I predicted. It's just, it's not, you know, it's what makes this map so terrible for any tanks other than light tanks, right? That's also why I like to stick on this side of the map. Yes, 257 is running away. I'm going to go for his, oh, we track him. Hit his side armor. Which is alright, he's panicking and he's falling back, so I'm just going to give him time to make a mistake on his own. And it's his frontal armor, completely green, and I'm firing standard rounds. Now, the VK may push over into the cap. All of the enemy tanks have been spotted. I'm probably expecting... Okay, the Rhinoceronte is down south, and he's probably going to finish off that 704. He's probably got the clip potential to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if our 704 took damage trying to defend. And we're going to start chipping away at this VK. Now, I am no longer tri-sniping, but what I've done is my best to help out my team as I'm, you know, as we're making our way into these big moves, right? Now, the Jag Tiger's here, so I really want to try and finish him off. I'm firing standard here, so I may not be able to go to his frontal armor. But I'm hoping he will expose himself soon. Okay, there's WT off Panzer. I could fire HE, but I'm not going to sit there and bother reloading for another 9 seconds just to get a little bit of extra damage. Okay, so they're there. I can imagine the Rhinoceronte is now pushing down, or up the 6th line towards us. Try and finish him off, but it doesn't work. T95 is over there, I don't know, because I've lost almost 1,000 health. And the Rhinoceronte who was firing high explosive anti-tank. So we are balling at the moment. This is no longer tri-sniping. Now this is my point entirely. Tri-snipe when you can. If you can do damage without trading, that is fantastic. Back to the game. So Rhinoceronte is coming. He is going to be held down, so I do need to fire premium to go to his turret. Luckily he bounces, so I have time to reload again. And we get finished off with a WT off Panzer from behind. Now, I'll admit, earlier in the game, I probably should have just gone to where the WT off Panzer is first, instead of coming down this line. And we could potentially have pulled off a bit of a carry. But we would still have that 295 to worry about. Anyway, to sum it up, in my opinion, tri-sniping is necessary when you need to do it. Like, don't look down on someone just because they're sitting back. Obviously, if someone sits back the entire game and like refuses to do anything, that is not the right time. Yeah. You get my point. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.